Hey everyone, I'm Lacey and I'm here to go over the best firm mattresses for 2026. Basically, my top choices for people who prefer firm support, primarily stomach sleepers or heavier back sleepers. So I'm going to go over my top 5 picks for this year and explain why I think they make the cut. So I'm going to start here with the Plank Firm Luxe. This is one of the firmest hybrid mattresses you're going to find on the market. It's relatively inexpensive as far as mattresses go. And if I want a regular king bed, you're going to see that's pretty affordable right now. And you have options for obviously easy payment with adding the GlacioTex cooling cover. That's a pretty popular cooling cover. You'll see that across multiple distributors and sellers for their mattresses. A great way to keep your temperature down while you sleep. But the other reasons that this has made my top list is number one, the firmness, right? I love firm mattresses, huge fan. That's what this whole video is about. So if you like to sleep as though you're basically camping, this is gonna have dual-sided firmness. You can choose firm or extra firm. That means you and your partner can both be firm, but you can choose different firmness, right? This over here is the extra firm or the firm. Those are your two options. You can pick 8 out of 10, 10 out of 10. Love the 10 out of 10. It also has the flippable hybrid design with a 6-inch high density Titan caliber coils and that option, as I mentioned, for the GlacioTex cooling cover. Now, why do these coils matter? Why does any of this design right here matter? Well, because genuinely firm mattresses have to use heavier gauge coils. Those lower numbers, anything below, let's say 12.5 or 13.5, it's not really going to work for you. So you need good coil gauge. You also need good foam density. It should really be about 1.8 pounds per cubic foot. Without that type of high density support and those coils, eventually it's going to sag within the first 2 years. You won't notice it right away, but eventually you're going to be like, whoa, I'm sleeping like this. What happened? And I don't want that if I've paid nearly $2,000 for a mattress. My second option here is the WinkBed, right? So the WinkBed Plus is a true firm. Now, this is designed for heavier people, and you can see the price is a little bit more expensive than the Plank Firm Luxe, but it has great features. So we're going to start with this natural Tencel cover. So that helps with breathability, keeps you cool. There is a 3-step back relief system, which I love as someone with back pain. It gives you extra lumbar support. You get that extra edging perimeter around your bed. So if you are a side sleeper, if you're rolling, you're not going to go whoop and roll right off the bed. Much like a child, I want that firm lining around my mattress to keep me where I should be. Now, it is an 8 out of 10 true firm. So you get a similar firmness as you would with the Plank Firm Luxe. And the thing I like most is that it does have the engineering for heavier weights. It actually supports up to 900 pounds. Now, it's unlikely that you are 900 pounds, but you also have to consider the weight of your partner and maybe 5 kids who are also jumping on the bed with you and 3 golden retrievers. That said, it has that 3-zoned coil system, that anti-sag design that I mentioned, especially along the perimeter. And it has that reinforced support in the middle third of the mattress. So when you're looking at that mattress, there's a lot of support along the edge, there's coils throughout, but there's support right here down the middle, and that's good for lumbar support. And then we pop over here to the Helix Plus. This is another option that's top of my list, and it is designed for plus size sleepers, but that makes it suitable for side sleepers or heavier back sleepers as well. It has a 7.5 firmness. You can see that it is cheaper than the other options, but it also has a more contoured sort of hybrid feel to it. So if you are someone who wants that support as a stomach sleeper or a side sleeper, this is going to help for you. As a stomach sleeper, you're going to get the support you need to not sag, to not throw off your shoulders and your hips. But it has reinforced, let's see if we can find it, over here, maximum support, reinforced steel coils, high density Titan core steel coils over here, that contouring support foam, that Duradense foam level underneath, which makes it ideal for plus size bodies in particular. Over here, we have the Titan Plus Luxe. This is an upgraded version of the traditional Titan, and it's designed for side sleepers and in particular, plus side sleepers. So with this option, it's slightly softer than the original Titan Plus. It is a 7 out of 10, which means it does give you support as a side or back sleeper combo person. So if you like to switch it up and you're not exclusively a stomach sleeper or exclusively a back sleeper, this is going to be a good middle ground for you. It is designed for sleepers over 230 pounds. It has an 8-inch core with encased coils, and that gives you maximum lift without compromising that structure. It does have that high weight support for stomach sleepers who think that, standard mattresses, they kind of fall flat, so to speak. There is the Elite option. You can upgrade if you want something taller. The regular option, as I just showed you, was 13 inches. This is going to be 14.5, but the technology behind them is much the same. You can also add that GlacioTex cooling cloud pillow top if you are someone who sleeps hot. Finally, I'm going to go with the Stearns & Foster over here. This ultra firm tight top mattress, you can of course pick different sizes, king or queen, is going to be more expensive, but it's a 9 out of 10. Not just in terms of how great it is, but the firmness. It is about as firm as you're going to find, except for the plank Firm Luxe. Comparably, it also has an inner spring system, and that's paired with the Temper Indulge memory foam. So it gives you sort of a traditional memory foam feel. That may or may not be what you're looking for. It's not my bread and butter. I prefer, again, basically sleeping on concrete, but it is a good option for people who want that combination. It's also best for sleepers who prefer that inner spring feel, that stable perimeter around the edge of the base, and minimal shrinkage, right? You don't want to be sleeping on this like she is, or reading on your mattress. I presume she's reading to pass the time while her sheets are in the wash. Who doesn't do that? So as you're doing that, sleeping or reading while your sheets are being washed, you don't want it to sink over time. And that's what this design is for. It's going to have that density, it's going to have that coil gauge, and it's going to keep the perimeter and the support for many years. So out of all of these, make sure that you find something that fits your needs, your temperature preferences, and how you sleep, as well as your weight. Remember that firm support is vital as a stomach sleeper. It prevents that hip sinkage, it prevents your shoulders from being compromised, and it helps create neutral spine alignment while you sleep. So all these options are going to have something to offer, but my favorite is, of course, the plank Firm Luxe. Affordability, comfort, and function all in one.